I wasted thousands of dollars in my 20s on mistakes that nobody warned me about. And the worst part, every single one of them felt completely normal at the time. Nobody flagged me. They didn't feel reckless. They just felt normal. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 biggest money mistakes I made, why each one quietly cost you way more than you think, and exactly how to fix them, even if you're starting from zero. So let's get into it. The number one mistake is that I didn't start investing early. I told myself once I start earning more money and once I have my life together that, I will start investing. But here's why that mindset is so expensive. Investing early isn't about how much money you put in. It's about time. When your money earns returns and those returns earn returns, it snowballs and it's compounding. Let me show you the numbers because it's kind of ridiculous. Imagine 2 people. Person A invests $200 a month starting at age 22 and then completely stops at 32. 10 years, then nothing. Person B waits and starts investing the same $200 a month at 32 and keeps going all the way till 65. So person A invested for 10 years. Person B invested for 33 years. Who ends up with more? In a realistic scenario with average market returns, person A, the one who puts in way less money but starts earlier, ends up with about the same or more from a fraction of the contributions. That 10-year head start does more work than 3 decades of catching up. That's the part nobody tells you. The most valuable ingredient in investing isn't money, it's time. And time is one of the things you can't get back. So the fix for this is starting now with whatever amount you can part ways with. Even $20 or $50 with a low cost index fund. The amount barely matters at the start. The habit and the clock are what matters. The number 2 mistake is that I ignore my employer's retirement match. If you have a job with benefits, there's a good chance that your employer offers something like a 401k match. That means when you put money into your retirement account, they put money in too for free. A common setup is something like a dollar for dollar match up for like a few percentage of your salary. So if you contribute, say, 3% of your paycheck, they add 3% on top. That is instant 100% return on your money before you even invested in anything. Let me say this clearly because it took me too long to get it. If your employer offers a match and you're not contributing enough to get all of it, you are choosing to earn less than your actual salary. You're turning down a raise. I left that money on the table for years because I thought retirement was a later problem. That's thousands of dollars plus all the growth they would have earned just gone. Now the fix for this is going to your employer and find out if they offer a match for your 401k account. And if they do offer that, you take it. Now, mistake number 3 feels like the sneakiest out of all of them because it doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like success, but it's called lifestyle inflation. Here's how it goes. You get a raise. Awesome. So you upgrade the apartment a little. You start ordering out a little bit more because you earned it. The old phone gets replaced sooner. Nicer clothes, more subscriptions, a slightly fancier car. None of it feels excessive on its own, but here's what happened. Every time your income goes up, your spending goes up as well to match it. I was making significantly more money than I did a few years earlier and saving basically the same amount, which is to say, almost nothing. That's the trap. If your spending raises every time your income does, you can spend your entire career getting raises and never actually get ahead. You just get more expensive. The fix for this is that the next time you get a raise or a bonus, decide in advance what happens to it before it hits your account. A simple rule, take at least half of any raise and send it straight to a savings or investment account automatically and let yourself enjoy the rest guilt-free. You still get to upgrade your life, but your future self doesn't have to pay for it. The number 4 mistake is not having an emergency fund. For years, my checking account was basically my whole financial plan. Whatever was in there is what I had. No buffer and no backup. And then life happens. I don't have the cash, so I put it on a credit card. And because I couldn't pay that card off right away, it started collecting interest. And that one unexpected bill turned into months of slowly digging myself back out. That's the thing about not having a cushion. A single bad week doesn't just cost you that week, it can pull you into debt that follows you for months. Not because you overspend on anything fun, but because you have nothing set aside for the stuff that generally isn't your fault. The fix for this is build a starter emergency fund, even just $1,000 to begin with, kept somewhere separate from your everyday spending account so you're not tempted to dip into it. Then over time, work towards 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. Start small. The first thousand alone will stop most of life's curveballs from becoming debt. And the fifth and final mistake that I've made in my 20s is the carrying credit card debt. When you only pay the minimum on a credit card, the car company is thrilled because the rest of your balance keeps racking up interest. And credit card interest rates are brutal, even well over 20% a year. What that means in practice is that a balance you could have cleared in a few months can stretch into years, and you can end up paying back way more than you actually ever spent. I was essentially renting my own past purchases, paying extra every single month for stuff I've already forgotten buying. It feels like you're handling it because you're making the payments it asks for, but the minimum is designed to keep you in debt as long as possible. That's the whole point of it. So the fix is to throw everything you can at the highest interest debt first while paying the minimums on the rest. Then roll that payment into the next one. Paying down a card charging you 20 plus interest is one of the best guaranteed returns you'll ever get, because every dollar interest you don't pay is a dollar you keep. So let's bring it all together. The 5 money mistakes I made in my 20s. 1. Waiting to invest when starting early is everything. 2. Skipping the employer match and turning down free money. 3. Letting lifestyle inflation eat every raise. 4. Having no emergency fund to absorb life's curveballs. And 5. Carrying credit card debt and only paying the minimum. Here's what I want you to do, because watching a finance video and changing nothing is his own mistake. My suggestion today, go find whether your employer offers a retirement match. That's a 5-minute task that could be worth thousands. If I taught you to do one of these things, then this video is worth it. So if you enjoyed watching this video, give it a like, comment down below what would you like to see me do in the future, and click the subscribe button for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.